I want to go over Revelation chapter 9 again and continue with part 2. In Revelation chapter 9 it says, I'm going to skip some verses. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. See, the fifth angel had given the key of the bottomless pit to let Satan out. That's when that star fell down from earth. That's what Satan. And Satan got into the false prophet as the Antichrist. You see, on the fifth angel sounded, the fifth trumpet. That's when the Antichrist come down. It's not in the first trumpet on the first seal. Satan come down on the fifth trumpet and the fifth vial and the fifth seal and the fifth trumpet, because it's all start in the same period of time. It's all in at the same period of time. The seals be opening up, then the trumpet, then the vial, and they're all in at the same time. All right. Like in verse, I'm going to jump down because I done covered it last on part 1. In verse 8 it says, and they had hair as the hair of women, and their teeth were as the teeth of lion. You see, when they talk about they had hair as the hair of women, because women fly planes now, helicopters, they do everything what men do now. See, God was showing John at the time he was living in. And John was trying to explain, like in our time, what he was seeing. All right, in verse 9, and they had breastplate, as it were, breastplate of iron, and the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariot of many horses running to battle. You see, they had breastplate. See, the breastplate, when you ride in a plane, you sit down in the plane, then the plate all around you is cover you in the plane. See, that plane is have like material like iron. It's like a breastplate, and you be covered around the breastplate when you ride into the plane. That's why I say it had breastplate. And the sound of their wing of the sound of chariot. See, when the plane take off, it make a lot of noise. You see, there's a lot of people don't understand that. Just like when the chariots, when they run back then, man would be in them horse and he would ride in the chariot and make a lot of noise. It's just like a wagon. You ride in a wagon, it's make noise. The same way the chariot would do. That's why John was explaining that they had wings. See, plane have wings. See, that's what a lot of people don't understand what John was trying to explain. At the time he was living it, it was like chariot. Men used to fight with chariots and horses, but now we fight with planes, use missiles and stuff off a plane. So, as they were running to battle, see. All right. Verse 10 said, and they had tails like unto scorpions, and they were stinging their tails, and their power was to hurt man 5 months. See, man got different chemical and stuff, you know, to hurt man and stuff with these planes. But the tail is the false prophet. See, false prophet is the tail. See, lead people to be destroyed. This is a lot of people don't know. Just like all the false teaching now, it lead causing people to be destroyed, causing wars and all that stuff. And so a lot of people don't know that, but that's just how it is. You know, you teach falsely, you become the tail. Whether you're a prophet, teachers, and all that, you know, you cause people to be destroyed because you lead the people wrong. The people believe lies, and lies cause you to be destroyed. Causes war, all that, and God will destroy you. And verse 10 said, and they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit. You know, that's Satan, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue had his name Apollyon. See, in the Hebrew tongue his name was Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue had his name Apollyon. You know, that's what Satan was, the angel of the bottomless pit. See, Satan is the angel of the bottomless pit. He get into the false prophet and the leader, the false prophet. That's going to be the Antichrist, that false prophet. And verse 12 said, one woe is past, and behold, there cometh two more woe. See, two woe more after, hereafter. See, because this was the fifth trumpet. Now, because it's two more, it's two coming, two more woe hereafter. Because it's going to be the sixth trumpet and the seventh trumpet left to come. Because, like I said, Satan came down in the fifth trumpet. See, a lot of people think like Satan came down like in the first seal. See, and it's not true. See, so the Satan came down like in the fifth trumpet, in the fifth seal, in the fifth bow. It's because they're all in the same period of time. And one come in, and the next one follow after, and then the next. So, like I said, the first seal opened up, then it'll be the first trumpet, then it'll be the vow. You know, all in the same period of time. Then the second trumpet, second, you know, the second seal, second vow, you know, that's all in the same, in the second trumpet, all in the same period of time. All right, verse 13, it said, and the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour, a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men. See, no angel was prepared to slay a third part of man. Because a lot of people will be destroyed. That's in the sixth trumpet. See. All right, verse 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplate of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouth issued fire, smoke, and brimstone. See, that's missiles will be coming out of this plane. out of their mouth. And verse 18, by these three plagues, by these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire, by the smoke, and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouth. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. See, for their tails were like unto scorpion. See, the tails is the false prophet. It's a lot of people can't see that, but the tail is the false prophet. You can turn to Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 15. It will tell you that the tail is the false prophets. See, we have many false prophets in the last days, and it's caused you to be destroyed. Like I was telling you at first, the tails is the false prophets. See, we have many false prophets. Turn to Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 15. It said, the ancient and honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teaches lies, he is the tail. You see that? The prophet that teaches lie, he is the tail. See? Because God said he was going to make his people the head and not the tail. But when you start believing lies, teaching lies to people, you become the tail. God will destroy you. And they tell you that in Isaiah chapter 9, it calls you to be destroyed. You're in error. It said, for the leader of this people calls them to error, and they that are led of them are destroyed. You see? See, it calls you to be destroyed. See, that's what I've been trying to show people. And when you teach lies, it's caused you to be destroyed. And people don't believe that. I show you how that they are deceived because they don't read God's word. You know, you have to read God's word and get an understanding. You can't keep believing lies and expect to be saved. You know, you have to believe the truth. God said He gotten us with the truth. And the Lord said the Holy Ghost will lead and guide you to all truth. Even though you don't have the truth, somebody tell you, you go search out for the truth. You just can't keep believing in lies, you know. A lot of people in these churches in the Bible tell you to come out of these churches. But they're all teaching falsely. And they can't see. You know, this is plain as day and night. Anybody can see that them churches are not right no more. It teaches lies and it teaches falsely. You know, it's just a common sense. You know, a lot of people are getting out of these churches now because some people open up their eyes. God open up their eyes where they can see. But some people don't want to see. You know, even though somebody tell them, they don't even try to search out and they keep believing the same old lies. So they'll be destroyed. You know, but the prophet, the preacher, to be teaching lies to you. You know, you got to search for the truth. The truth is the only thing that will save you. If you want to be saved, then you have to obey God's word and after you find the truth. So that's all I have for y'all today. I hope y'all got an understanding of Revelation chapter 9. It's like these locusts and stuff like that, what they're talking about in Revelation 9, talking about the armies like we have today. In this modern day time, we use plane and stuff, helicopter and stuff to fight war. Now, it's not, we don't use chariots and stuff, horses like they did back then in the time of John when he was seeing and what God was showing him. He was showing him, he had to explain it by his time, giving an example about his time, like chariots they had. Them chariots will make noise. Now the plane make noise when they run and take off. You know, it's the same thing. You know, it's just be a different sound, but they make noise just like chariots. You know, like a wagon. When it takes off, they be running fast, going fast. But that's just a lot of people, you know, they don't understand Revelation chapter 9. You know, they think it's something else, you know, and stuff like that. But it ain't nothing but plane and a helicopter and stuff like that. Missiles coming out of the planes, you know. That's how we fight wars now in the last days. But that's all I have for y'all today. I hope y'all get understanding and read God's word. I'm just trying to break it down to y'all so y'all can understand God's word. So may God bless y'all and give y'all wisdom and study God's word so that you may get understanding that you might be saved. Thank you.